100,000 a month. You really made $100,000 per month? I mean, doing, I know it sounds
No, no,
crazy.
no, 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 no. Not who said it's month? Did I say month?
Yeah, I thought I heard you say 100,000 a month in sales or something like that.
No. I made multiple $100,000 a day. Let me show you.
What?
No, no, no. Month is a
Did
regular
you?
thing. Everybody gets it.
Oh,
Everybody can get it. No, no
I'm
one. So
getting
let me show you. Let
raw.
me show you. Let me show you live.
What do you mean a day?
Day, I'll show you. Then you see. Just let me log into the account. It needs 2FA code. I'm logging into an account. I'll show you.
What?
I'm not sure I can find that, but I'll try. Mhm, mhm,
Mush,
mhm.
mush, a
Yeah.
hundred thousand in a day?
Yeah, why not? It's all traffic and conversion, right? You need to
Yeah,
believe things first. It's money. People are making millions. So
yeah,
what is
but
the problem with 100,000? Just because
that,
I'm brown and I have black beard and big belly, you think that I cannot make money?
I didn't put that qualifier on it for sure.
Just because of my big belly, you're saying that I cannot make money.
I didn't know you had a big belly.
Okay, Alhamdulillah, you didn't see it. Good. I will tell my kids that no one knows that I have. Okay. Okay, I'm not quite sure that I will be able to find the, all right, I don't know what am I sharing here? Is it a window? Okay, can you see my desktop or not? Let me what?
Yes,
Okay, okay, one second. I think there is a problem.
yes.
The problem is, I have to stop sharing and I should do it this way, then this way. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is my account, one of my Wire Plus accounts, okay? So this is a really real account. Now I will go, I'm just trying to find the date, okay?
Yep.
It was, I believe it was 2019 or 2015 May. Okay. All right, so 2015 May. Hmm. 2020 May. Let's put 14 and then another one 20, 2020, 2020, 2020. Yes. June 15th. Let's say June. 14, 15, 16. Let's say 1 week. So 14 to 21.
Okay.
No, not May, not June, May. May 14 and this is 21. So let's say 1 week. Let's see how it goes. So, do you see that?
That is all right. I'm getting off this call. Okay.
It's 200,000, right?
What the?
Yeah. Yeah, but that's not the only one. I've done many of them. It's one should have been 1 day. Let me check. Now let's go a little deeper. Okay, there's 7 days. Now let's take up to 17th. 17th, or let's take up to 18th. So 14th to 18th, 4 days. Pom, 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 pom. 182,000, yeah. 4 days. Okay, now let's go little deeper. Let's say 16, 17. So 3 days. All right, so 3 days, 163,000. Okay, I want to go to 100,000. Like, okay, so 100,000, let's make it 15, 16. Now I'm going slowly, all of a sudden I'll see 50,000. You'll say, Mosh, it's 50,000. You didn't make it. So
No,
no, okay, 120,000. We are getting there. Okay, there is a chance that I actually made in 24
I'm,
hours.
I'm I'm blown away. I'm just blown
Okay,
away.
so 14 to 15. Now let's see. Let's hope. Allah, please. Ah, 56. Actually, this other 56 was made in 1 day. So 56, 50. It's okay, right? I mean, 2 days is okay, right? 120,000?
Yeah, definitely acceptable.
Acceptable. Okay. So if you look at this is just one of my accounts. I have JVZoo accounts and all this. Look, it's not about listen, it's not about money. It's about Okay, look at this
Oh
185,
my,
124, 137. Okay, I'm
oh
not
my.
talking about under six figures, only six figures 106,000, 118,000, 332,000. The same offer did 332,000 from one launch. And I have like other launches, same offer in other platforms, I mean, other accounts. Okay, so 131,000, 151,000, and 30,000, 40,000, 97, 197,000, 101,000, 148,000,
Look at that.
339,000. Okay, do you know, do you need more or not? You can stop.
I know I'm good. I'm gonna be ill for a while.
We know money is a byproduct of giving first. And that's why we make these videos every single day. And we make them as valuable as possible so you get inspired and inshallah you get results. If one person get results, one person get inspired, we will consider ourselves, our effort as successful. But we cannot do it without your help. We need you to engage in this video, like this video, ask questions in the comments, share with your friends and family, and important, subscribe to our channel. If you engage, then YouTube will consider our content as important content and they will share with more and more people, and inshallah more and more people will get the benefit. And if that happens, you will also be the part of the blessings. So go ahead, like, share with your friends and family, subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet, make sure you switch on the notification bell button, and ask your friends and family and social media contacts to subscribe as well. We have a goal of getting 10,000 subscribers in next 30 days, and we cannot do it without your help. I'll give you a second to take action. Done? Let's go. So very good to have you here and welcome to the family.
Yes, it was a bit of a struggle. It was man, all the way I was on the phone the whole time with my bank and they were just so crazy. And I'm going, I cannot, I need because I needed that $50 off, right? So I said, come on. I mean, I started 1 minute after you start the clock, you know, and it
Yes,
took
yes,
all
yes.
that time. My bank has never taken that long. My bank normally has it done in 2 minutes because, they say, well, it's a different transaction. It's overseas, is this, is that, whatever. And so I was a little bit concerned, seriously.
Right, right. I did really well, and it was fun. So, Jeff, what did we learn from this? I
Okay.
always try to learn from everything I do.
Okay. Well, learn that you helped someone like myself get a vision in their head that this is something that is real that they can do. I had come across high level and I'm trying to figure out how to put high level, how to make high level work in my life for the last 7 days. And I clicked on an email I got from you just to just to take a quick look. I said, let me just kind of see. I know I don't have any money, blah, 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 blah. And once I started listening to you talk, you created the perfect vision, the perfect structure. And I would say for anybody on that call to give them a sense of hope, belief, and that this is something that they can apply in their life and bring it together. No overnight promises, but just steady, consistent, and persistent effort, they can make it come together. That's what I got.
Absolutely right. Sorry, I'm eating something.
That's all right. That's right, man. And so you presented it very well, and the way you put the structure together, it even somebody like myself that's not familiar with this kind of thing and maybe looked at it before in life many times, you presented it in a way that was logical, okay, and just helped. It wasn't hype; it was just logical flow, and it naturally built in that energy of excitement. That's what I got from it
Thank you
because
so
I
much.
never stay. I never stay on a call for 2 hours.
Yeah, it was 2 hours, right? Uh,
I never. Hey, in 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, I say, I'm out of here.
why is
But
that?
this
Why do you leave the course after 30 minutes?
because they're talking about things that I cannot connect and relate with. The first thing I'm always thinking on a call, the very first thing is traffic. When you ask that question today, all I care about initially is traffic because if I can't get eyeballs on my offer, I've got nothing, right? I mean, so I've paid for traffic in life before. I've tried to sell products from ClickBank. I've done all that stuff, wasted money, lost money, blew up my credit card. Just the whole, I've tried everything, read the books, go in the manuals, traffic. And so if they're not talking about traffic and showing me how to get traffic, then I don't have a further need to hear the story because I need traffic. I need to know how to do traffic. That's why when I saw high level, I said, wow, if I can learn how to use that, I can set up automation, maybe put out some social. I was thinking a number of different ways, maybe do some social media, maybe something, and just work people through and have them click on and get a response through the direct messenger prompt or whatever I was thinking, because I see a lot of stuff on high level that makes sense to me. So anyway, that's my story. That's what got me is the fact that we were talking traffic and a proven system. That was really important.
No, this call is all about you and it's your story. It's more important than anything else. So continue. That was great.
So yeah, so um, I'm here because if you see this right here, this is my little. I don't know if you can see it, but this is my it's a wheel, not a wheelchair. It's a can you see my video? Okay, can you see this?
No, I just can't see you. Everything else is blurred.
Is it blurred? You can
Yeah,
see
yeah,
me. Okay, I got you.
yeah,
I
I only
got you.
see you.
All right. Well, I lost the ability to work May 1st, 2023, because my legs stopped working for some reason. Lost all sources of income, ran out of money, had $1.5 million surgery I had to go through. So I'm learning how to walk again. All right. But I still can't go out and work a job yet. But I've done a couple of things from home. But they're at the point to where I said, no, I said, because I'm just running that thing of doing 9 to 5 all over again. And I'll be 70 years old in 11 days, I need residual income. I need something to where I can pile the income up and keep on escalating the income and work comfortably from home. Or if I choose to do it from Italy or whatever, just work comfortably and put something together. So this whole thing started with high level, but I just didn't know how to bring it all together. But you showed me how it can come together, how it, with the DFI, the DFY done for you, yeah, DFY, and using high level, I could tell that you guys had a plan on how to bring it together. So that's where my interest at. I'm tired of being broke. I make about $1,400, $1,480 a month. That's it. That's it. So I'm here on a hope and a prayer and a lot of determination. And I got about 4 hours a day to commit to the project. At this point in time, I'm limited by how long I can sit in the chair due to my surgery. So
Okay,
that's it.
awesome. So I have a couple of questions. First, did you get access to the program? Yes or no?
I have access to the program. I opened up my studies today, heard the first video that you have there. I was ready to go through another video, but I wanted to make sure that I got my other things done that you had suggested, steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
And so I got that done. And I did get over to Facebook and Instagram. And on Facebook, it said to come back and fill out the ticket. Come out and fill out. So I filled out the ticket, and all I need to do is just kind of click the button here on Facebook to be accepted into the
Okay,
group
so
whenever.
the answer is yes, you got access. So,
Yes.
and you started to watch the modules. What is your feeling about it?
Well, I only got to the first one, right?
Right.
So that's all I can speak of right now, because I just got to the first one. Now I'll get through the second one when we get off this call, because I'll work till about 1:30
Wow.
my time.
That is
So
a bit late, man. Okay. Anyways,
well, I'm excited about this,
you
right?
should be.
And I want to read and start to put some things in my head. And when I fall asleep, I'll be dreaming about it. So that's
Okay, I have one question for you. Right. So you got access to the program, and did I see you? applying to get access to the Facebook group? I guess yes, right? Or no?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I filled it out. I started to fill it out. I came on and it said, "Hey, go back out and submit a ticket." And so
Yes, right.
that's what yeah.
I saw you applied, and I
Hmm.
told my people to verify fast and give you access fast, right? So you will
Oh,
get
okay.
access soon, inshallah, when you wake up. All right. Now let's go back to what are you looking for? What do you want?
Okay. Creating an environment of a residual income stream. Now, I'm going to say these numbers to you, but I don't say them because I've only been able to achieve them one time before, and it's through working jobs. And I got two-thirds of those numbers, but that number is $20,833.33 a month. That's my goal. Matter of fact, that's been a goal in my wallet and everywhere else, but it looked like over the years, just only up to 130,000, 140,000. The company closed down, things like that. So I'm trying to create that strong residual income. That's $250,000 a year, $250,000 a year. Okay. And so that's my long-term objective. In the immediate term, the next 60 days, my goal is, if it's realistic, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, is $1,500. Trying to get to that first step of making money, right? And then setting the number at $1,500 a month within 60 days. If that's not realistic, I'll take your wisdom on that and correct myself accordingly.
You said $1,500 per month
Yeah.
from next 60 days.
After 60 days, at the 60-day mark, I want that as the number that I'm hitting and starting to come through the pipeline. If it's a little bit less, that's fine. But the whole thing is am I doing the right steps to get to that number? Because that would give me a lot of breathing room. That would help my situation out a lot. I lived with some folks because they rescued me from my car. They found out I was living in my car. So they provided a room for me. So I work and live here in this room.
Where did you leave and what did you do before that accident? When was that
My
accident happen?
It wasn't an accident. I just woke up on May 1st, 2023, and I couldn't walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was never an accident, but I was transitioning, moving from one place to another, had to sleep in my car overnight. I woke up and I couldn't get out of my car. So I was stuck in my car for the next 6 months, and somebody brought me a thing to be able to get to the gas station restrooms. Then friend of mine saw me. They said, "What are you doing?" And they said, "No, no, no, you're staying here." So they brought me here to their place, and that's where I've been. So that's it.
And your family and all?
My family's in Buffalo, New York, which is a long ways away, right? I would never go to Buffalo, New York. I grew up and got away from all that incredible living there. I went to school for nursing. I had a did my nursing license. I went to the Olympics in 1980 as an Olympic bobsledder. And I did all kinds of cool stuff over the years, made great money. But the last two jobs, it just kind of, with the mortgage industry in 2008, where I was starting to make about $15,000 a month, that went away. And then I had to get something else. Then I got in electricity. They liked my attitude. I got promoted quickly, became a manager, started making about 130,000 a year there, and it was growing. The company closed their doors. And ever since then, I got beat up by either surgery or an accident that occurred in a surgery to where my life was in danger, from a surgery. So just things took away from my ability to work and earn income. And so I feel like I'm past all those things now. And that's it, man. I'm just trying to learn what you do and do it well so I can start earning income. And like I said, my target income, my initial, the 1,500 a month, that would save the day, in a big way. I know it's not a lot of money, but it would save the day.
Well, $1,500 is an easy number to hit. I would say, like in summary. Okay, but that's not what we are going now. I want to go a little different direction to understand the deeper meaning of things that happen around us. For
Yes,
example, you were pretty successful as you explained, like not
yes,
pretty
yes,
successful. You were very successful compared to a lot of people living in the US, right?
yes,
And maybe you can be called as top 1% or maybe
yep.
top 5%. I'm confused. Either top 1% or top 5%.
It was top 5%, and I
Top
did get
5%.
the yeah, yeah, and I got
I'm
the
not quite
income.
sure. I forgot the number, but I just let's say top 5%.
Yeah,
That's beyond 95% of the rest 95%. All of a
correct.
sudden you are in this situation and you want to earn your first $1,500 in next 60 days. That's totally like in a, upside down. Like it's the opposite side of
Right.
the world, right?
Exactly.
Now, why do
Exactly.
you think this happened? Why?
I've searched for the answer on what went on there, you know. I'm a prayerful man. I believe in God, and that, the whole bit, right? So, and my wife was confused also. She couldn't understand what was happening. It just no answer readily came. But I do know this. In 2018, once I had my first surgery, which was on my knees, and then I ended up with the poisoning that occurred from the surgery. When I got out and done, my life changed for the next 5 years of making low income, very low income, 20,000. I was going door to door selling Spectrum internet services. That's what I was doing because I couldn't get hired. When people look at your resume here, when you look at my resume said this guy is 62, right? That doesn't go well. But I tried to hide those things, and I've made some money, but nothing like what I used to. Why it happens? I, I ask God, why does it happen? I write down my goals. I read my books. I do all my channeling. I do everything. But basically, the bottom line on it, though, is that I need to do something not attached to the world of getting a job. Independent, my understanding, I remember seeing some of your products years ago. You've always done something independently through your creativity and ingenuity. And I wanted that kind of thing. That's why I was looking at this. I said, I can do this high level thing. I can do this high level thing. And then I think the real blessing is that I came across your product and it tied it all together. Because I was out on high level last night trying to figure out, well, how do I tie a product into this? I was out there last night. I text somebody last night. Well, how do I tie? Tell me how do I get a product in here that I can market and I can go to social media. I can set up all the pathways and all the systems. Okay, how do I go? So anyway, I'm just trying to get. I know 1,500 is not a lot of money, but I'm not going to put my eyeballs on 20,000 a month in 60 days. I have to set a goal for myself that's realistic and attainable, and that's why the 1,500 is there.
Okay, I want to thank you for this goal because most people I speak to everyone who joined my program, and I love these onboarding calls. This is my only one chance to connect deeply with my members. I take it as my life's work because I put my heart into it. It's not just another product or another program. I give everything that we have done and we do, and we keep updating with an intention to sell a lot more by giving and giving and giving, not by taking. And from this intention, we are making a lot of money, alhamdulillah. The point here is most people I speak to, they say, I want a Lamborghini, I want a Ferrari. That's okay. People are buying it. That's okay. I live in a
Right?
country, I live in UAE, where Lamborghini, these are not even cars. Nobody cares about car. It's the registration numbers that matter. And you don't even look at the driver. You look at the registration number, you take a photo with the registration number 111111. One, two, three, four, five. These are $1 million numbers. Even cars are
Wow.
nothing here. I live in a country.
Right.
So buying
Right.
a car means nothing. Nobody will look at me. Nobody will look at the car. People look at the registration number. Oh, it's a random number. Oh, it's a poor Lamborghini owner. So I understand that it is definitely possible, but is it possible for you right now? That is the question. It is possible for you, whatever you believe that is possible by you. So as
Right.
you are earning $1,480 right now, for you $1,500 goal, an additional goal is perfect goal. Your brain is already wired for it, that you're already making, holding, checking, smelling $1,500 every month. You know your left brain, right brain, logical, emotional, both brain knows that it is possible. So it's definitely possible. You put 60 days, definitely. Why did you put 60 days?
In the past, I used to help people set goals for my sales team that I had. I used to have a sales team, and I learned about what they call smart goal setting, about goals having to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timing, right? So you have to have, they call them SMART goals here. And so after all of that, plus being in sales myself, I always learned that you had to have a goal, but you have to have that. It's great to have the big dream, no doubt about it, right? But you got to have that specific goal that you can focus on like a laser beam and then do all the steps necessary to get to that specific target. Then you can build on the target from there, you know? But make it attainable and realistic for your situation, for what you know. Just starting off, what do I know? I'm like a baby out of the womb, you know, so I don't know much. But as I go through it, as you said today, as you keep on reading, you'll learn more and more, and you start putting it all on top of one another, and it starts to build from there. You said that today in the training. So that's the way that I think because I've been trained that way as an athlete when I started off as an athlete, I said, "Oh boy, I want to go to the Olympics." Well, you got to kind of start here first. You just I'm 13 years old. I said, "But I want to go to the Olympics, Mom." Well, honey, you know, that's good, honey. But and so anyway, one day it became a dream, became a reality. But it was a lot of little steps of building that get you there. So anyway, same thing here.
That's right. Jeff, I think this call is going so well. I want your permission to use this recording as my YouTube video. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I think a lot of people will be motivated and understand a lot of things that they should be doing. They should be the way they should be thinking. The SMART goal is perfect. That was the answer I was looking for. I want to add something to it. So let's say you start learning 1 hour per day. Everyone has 2 to 3 hours free time, every single person on earth. Okay.
Yes.
Um, and more than 2 to 3 hours is hard to do anything. You sit and you do 2 to 3 hours, it's really hard. But if you break it down half an hour now, half an hour later, it's definitely possible for every single person. Now, if you try something for 1 hour per day, in 30 days, you tried 30 hours. And anything you try for 30 hours, you become an expert of it,
Yes.
right? So you are in sales. This is very, very good. Like you are in a much higher level than anyone else with that I speak to on day-to-day basis. Some people even ask me, the money is coming from views or sales. So, of course, views, sales, everything works, but
Hmm.
I want to tell them, and I tell them that even when you make money from views, you're actually selling something to YouTube. You're selling something to TikTok. You're selling your content to them. That's why they're paying you for views. So you're always selling. When you have the sales in mind, then you can think differently in the right direction, and you can train your brain in the right
Hmm.
direction how the money is made. Money is made from sales. Money is in other people's
Yes.
pocket. You give them something, you take money in exchange. That's how money
Hmm.
works. But
Hmm.
when when you give yourself 60 days, that means you give yourself minimum 60 hours, 60 to 120 hours to achieve.
Okay.
And
Okay.
and you understand now that what we do is not rocket science. It's just the opposite. It is being done by 8-year-old, 9-year-olds these days. That is unbelievable. What's going on right now? Okay,
Wow.
so yeah, so I mean, 60 hours of trying someone smart like you. Um, I mean, this is absolutely possible. So your goal is right, your timing is right. You need to be one thing. Can you tell me what that is?
I would I would say laser beam focused on one thing. That I mean, the number one thing that I see that even got in my way over the years is the shiny object syndrome, you know? And shiny objects distract you because you're always looking for the better way, right? Or the new way. And so for me, that would be the one thing that I would say that I would have to be cautious on. But I know me well enough to know that I have found the one thing because I've been hunting and researching and doing my work. Started 2 weeks before I met you on this one thing. How do I make this high level thing work? I'm on this desperate search. How do you bring a product into you? Where do you find a product? So, anyway, the one thing for me is being laser being focused on the task at hand. That's it.
Yeah, actually, you said the right thing. Your answer is right. But can we use a better word to describe it?
I'm all open. Give me a better word.
No, I have it. I know it, but I want it from you. Let's try it,
Okay.
like brainstorm. A better word to describe it. Your answer is 100% correct, I'm telling you.
A
Just a
better word.
slightly
A better.
different, slightly better way to describe it.
Mm, I can just, all I can do, man, only thing I can think of is focused. I mean, just focused on that one thing,
No,
you know?
your answer is correct. I know what you're saying. So I will say it in my way and then compare.
Okay.
Consistent.
Consistent and persistent.
Yeah. So as I told you, your answer is correct. Once you are focused, you're already consistent. But the way I describe it is that you're focusing on one goal. Yes, is correct. But consistent also means consistently doing the right thing over and over,
Correct. I
right?
absolutely agree.
Yeah. That's why I use the word consistent. Focus is correct,
Yes.
by the way. Now,
Yes.
now I want to guide you to the right direction. Your
Okay.
interest in Go High Level is a correct interest. You know, the only interest in Go High Level can make you money like an engineer. Do you know what I mean?
Clarify for me a
An
little bit.
engineer is one of the lowest paid position in any company. Do you agree or not?
Yes. Right. Right. Right.
Because the technicalities, the technical things can be learned, can be taught. Anyone, even a trained monkey, can learn anything, any technical thing. I mean, yeah, technical thing. That's
No,
what
that's
technical
true.
is.
That's true. That's
And
true.
and I'm not saying this to laugh at someone or people like
Right.
engineers. I am an
Right.
engineer. I mean, my background is engineering. I used to think that my whole life will go as an engineer. And I saw that. I saw that when I started my life, my career. I
Mm-hmm.
saw that the biggest engineers are the lowest paid. They only get higher paid when they take better and bigger responsibilities and that are not engineering responsibilities. So the
Wow.
more they grow, they become leaders and managers, and they forget the technical aspects. So they come back to the basic, the lowest level engineers asking for basic engineering questions. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
how to do it? Yeah, how are you doing
Yeah.
it? What is in the books
Yeah.
now? What is in the specification? What do the consultant want? What do the client want? They don't even know. They know the leadership. They know management. They do other stuff. Why is
Right.
that? No, why is that? Why are they paid
Because
high? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, because learning, they've learned how to bring it all together. They've learned how to bring the teams together and to orchestrate how everybody works and how everybody that creates the success for the overall team or the overall company. Instead of that one person down here, okay, that person is fine and is necessary, but that person that you're talking about that moved up the ranks, now they're living with a whole bounty of knowledge and information and resources to train and group and bring others up along with them.
100% correct. Yes. Yes. So those technical people, even the accountants are technical people. They know about their subject, right? Finance,
Yes.
their own, marketing, their own, sales, their own. They're all technical people. They're all technical in their department. But that
Yes.
manager guy, he see things from like like an eagle,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
hawk from far. Okay,
Yeah.
so they he basically makes the whole money machine
Mhm.
working.
That's right.
Like he put all the whole thing together and
Mhm.
generates the money by keeping everything, everyone working, all the team working together, sync together, and then delivering, and the
Yep.
money is coming, right? So that sales, the salespeople are selling, yes, but there are other aspects to make the money rolling. So somebody is marketing, somebody is selling, somebody is taking care of accounts and finance, and somebody is taking care of the technical part, the delivery, customer service. Okay, and all those things together.
Hmm.
Ultimately, they are the ones selling the company, the whole product, the package to the world, right? They are the
That's
one
right.
presenting to the world, selling it to the world in one word, and making the money. That is why they are paid higher, and they're not
Yes.
engineers. Now,
That's
when you
right.
think about go high level, you become the engineer, which is not a bad thing. You can start from there.
That's right.
Because yeah, because that those managers came from those technical departments, some of those technical departments. Maybe one manager came from a marketing department, one came from finance department, one came from HR department, but they became manager because they are of their leadership ability. Now that
Hmm.
I have companies, and I cannot focus on one tiny little technical aspect of one thing, because end of the day I have to pay all my team members their salaries, their commissions. I have to make sure the customers are dealt with correctly, they're getting their answers, and in the meantime we're selling consistently, and in the meantime we're marketing consistently, all those things. Look, I cannot focus on one thing. So if you, when you are starting, go high level, no problem, check out the stuff, go do the technical aspects, yes, but don't get yourself stuck in there. All right.
Oh,
And
I'm
that
so
is
glad.
why I'm going to
Oh, go on.
interrupt you in a
Yeah.
moment right
Yeah.
now.
No, you go ahead.
That
You go ahead.
that is why our program is 99% done for you, which is like we are doing everything so you can focus on one important thing, that is making the
Yes.
money, making the
Yes.
money. So when you are making the money, your first question, Mosh, okay, I understand you're getting all these things. Now, how am I making money? Now I'll go back to the second question. Okay, how do we make money? And say, yeah, Mosh, I think we sell stuff and we do stuff. Like, I will go there. Yeah, okay. So we sell. What do we sell? Yeah, we sell people what they want. Let's say we sell Lamborghini to the rich people who want to buy Lamborghini. Yes, we sell registration numbers to the people who are ready to spend $1 million on a registration number. Yes, okay, that's good. We're getting there. So how do we sell? Yeah, how do we sell? So we are coming to the point, right? If we get
Yep.
stuck with the go high level, then what happens? We're stuck with one tiny department that might be a hobby. That might be just a tiny part of the process. So,
Hmm.
yes, when you get access, we give you the access to go high level. Don't get stuck there. Instead, find yourself how to use that to make money,
Exactly.
right? How
I'm
to
so glad
use
you.
it.
I'm so glad that you said this because, again, today you went through that process of talking about being done for you and all the pretty much everything being connected, and you already had a well working machine, right? So what I did, believe me, at $547, no way, no way. But because of everything you said before, you put it out there to where I could focus on the task of doing the lessons and building on the lessons and letting the machine do the work. I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I don't have to go into all these little things over here on the left hand side. And I mean, my brain was being blown away looking at high level, you know? I'm sitting out there for the last 2 weeks looking at different audio or different videos, and I'm going like, what's this? I'm not selling anything. What am I selling? You know? So that's why what you said today Hand in glove, right there, hand in glove.
Yeah, that's right. So I'll give you an example. That example might help you. Um, I always do something. I have a participation in my business. Right? In the past, I was great at email writing. And I would write story-based email. One of my mentors who taught me how to write story-based emails. And you can write unlimited emails to unlimited number of if you write story-based emails. You can write story about anything. Okay. Look, I bought this switch and I spent some money. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that well. Why? These buttons are not that good. I can tell you a story, right? So once I press this button, look, the scene changed. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
that's the purpose. Okay, so once I press this button, look, it is different now.
Oh,
So that's the purpose. But I had another switch before. This works better. It is smoother. If I press it anywhere on the corner, in the middle, in anywhere, the button works. But this one is cheaper, but the button doesn't work everywhere. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You know where I'm going? I'm telling you a story.
yeah.
And now I am thinking of buying another one and I'm checking this and that and that. This becomes a story. So I used to do that. I used to write emails and I paid a mentor $10,000 to help me double my income when I was
Wow.
making $15,000 a month. And I was stuck
Wow.
there back in 2014. So he helped me the contract was $20,000. Now I will have to pay another 10,000 in next 4 weeks. It was a big risk for me. I took the risk. I was making 15K. I paid 10K upfront. Then we hopped on a call, and one or two calls, he corrected three things that I was doing differently. He switched to different way, and I made that money back in 3 weeks.
What?
Yeah. So think about the mistakes we make. Tiny mistakes. It's like golf ball. Golf ball go. Tony Robbins story. Tony Robbins said that when you hit golf balls, okay, a tiny shift in the angle will shift big distance after 100 meter.
Oh, no doubt.
Right? That's just an angle. So
Yeah.
similarly, we do tiny little things differently, and we make big decisions, and we either lose big or win big. So that was I was losing big for all these years, like for 4 years, trying all myself, trying things all by myself, because I was
Wow.
so arrogant. I'm an engineer, I'm an educator. This internet thing everybody can do. I can do it too. And I keep doing,
Right.
doing, doing. That's like, the Go High level. I don't mind. Go High level is great because every aspect of Go High level is, I mean, it's like hot cake. Okay, if you talk about one aspect, you get some traffic and eventually you make sale. But I'm just saying that when you focus on one tiny little thing instead of a big picture, you
Yeah.
lose the big picture. So I was losing the big pictures. He changed only three things that I was already doing. He switched it differently. So I was sending
Huh.
one email per day. He said, "Why are you sending one email? Send 3 emails per day." So when I started sending 3 emails per day, to the same audience, I got 3 times more clicks, 3 times more traffic, 3 times more conversion. Then he
What?
said, if you send only promotional email, they will unsubscribe. Nobody wants to get sold to. So you need to send them something valuable. And you cannot make a valuable thing every day. The way to do it is story. So I write stories. So I started writing stories. Back then there was no AI. I had to come up with my mind with my thick accent and my bad English. Okay. But story is story. If you can just communicate, people understand.
Yeah.
Right. So that's the first thing. Second thing, he said, you are only selling low ticket offers. How will you make money? You're making $1 per click, but when you send high ticket, you say $7 per click. I said, okay. So he made me an affiliate of one of his products. Do you know Michael Cheney?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So he was my mentor. So this is the second. Okay. The third one was, I think I already told you third one. The first one was multiple email. The second one was a story email, and third one was high ticket. So I became
Okay.
affiliate of his $2,000 program. Every sale got me $1,000. So amazing. In 3 weeks, I made my investment back.
Wow.
And after some time, I was not listening to him, and he got like very upset. And he said, "Okay, I don't want to take your money, and I will not. I don't want to teach you as well. You go your way, I go my way. We part our ways. I saved $10,000. I went to another friend of mine. I said, bro, shut up and take my money and teach me how to do software. Now I learned these things, info products. So he thought for one day, and he said, yeah, okay, let's do this. And then
What?
he took $10,000, and I made $10 million from this $10,000, right? Because he taught me how to do softwares. Now civil engineer, I have zero idea how to code. I cannot type a single code up until now. But I made over 60 software products because I know management. I learned management. I learned leadership. I learned how to manage teams. But I learned how to build from him. I learned how to manage. But all this came from
Wow.
where? The mindset of learning, the mindset of
Right.
adapting, the mindset of what I learned from my previous career. I was an engineer. I was promoted as a construction manager. So I was managing big teams, and I saw what big people do in a company.
Right.
What
Right.
the,
Right. Right.
what the billion-dollar owner does, right? He comes to the office at 11 o'clock. So what does he do? He sleeps? No. Maybe he doesn't even sleep. He does his job. Okay. A big manager does his job. A small manager does his job. So instead of focusing on one tiny little thing like email writing, I shifted myself. So I said, somebody else I taught them. I hired another mentor. I paid him another $10,000 when I was making $100,000 a month. So I paid him $10,000 again, and you probably know him. His name is Andrew Fox. So
I've heard the name.
all right. So yeah. So he taught me simple thing like crazy stupid thing that yeah, Mosh, why are you writing emails? I mean, do you think Bill Gates writes emails? No. Now you know. Okay. Stupid people will say, I'm not Bill Gates. But I said, no. You see the thinking? He became Bill Gates because he quickly learned to give his tasks to others,
Yes.
taught what he has,
Yes.
manage teams, and soon he again stayed away, brought in leaders to manage those teams, and he go up, 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 and up. Then he started using to starting using his money to make money, and
Yes.
soon everything worked automatically, and now he is quite free. His job is thinking like the big, big, big pictures that we can't even think of, right?
Right. Right.
So you need to start doing that. It was very hard for me to give away give up email writing because I was like I became a magical writer. It was converting for me. It's making thousands of dollars per day just by writing emails. But I gave up. I lost money, no problem. But I made money other way because I started using my focus in putting my focus on other things. So you know what I
Yes.
mean? I meant
Yes, I
to
do.
say that I meant to say that you learn new things. You have to. But once you learn it, you teach someone else to do it, and you do something better and bigger. When you
Right.
when you teach someone, he is working for you, you lose some money because he will never be you. It will
Right.
never be your business, or I mean, his job is not. It is not his business. It is not.
Right.
It is your business. So he will
I
not give
understand.
100%. He will
I
give
understand.
probably 80% and bring in 70% of what you are doing. But in the meantime, you will do something else, something better and bigger to
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
more money and even more passively. That's how
Mm.
it works. That's how it works. Right? So when
Wow.
you focus on go high level, great. Set yourself some time and have fun with it. Find fun in it. There's no problem in all these things, but focus is in your goal. In first 60 days, you need to make that $1,500. It's super easy, but you have to do the right thing. Go high level alone will not do it.
Right.
The money direction, right? Spend
Hmm.
time here, no problem. Use the run for you, no problem. But focus and do the right thing what that makes you the money,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And
Oh
then
no,
have
you're
fun.
absolutely right.
Use it as a toy. It is grade level is a great toy. You can learn. Every day you improve one single thing, you can manage your team better. You learn about it. You can manage your other people better. You can do your own stuff when you need to. Because I know this technical part. If my team members are not available at like 12 o'clock in the morning, I can do it myself. I can write a sales copy. I can make a basic sales page, a basic website if I need to. Yesterday's webinar I recorded, edited, and uploaded as an auto webinar in 2 hours after the webinar because I know how to. And my
Right.
team was not available that time. It was night for them. They were not
Mm,
available. So I gave it
mm,
gave the webinar to the vendor of the product that you purchased. Okay, it's Anirudh. I
mm.
gave him the webinar registration link, so it's all ready because I know, but I don't spend my time there.
Right. Wow.
Got it?
Wow.
So
You,
you already know where to focus.
yeah, I know where to focus. I'm going to be focusing on those videos that you have out
Yes,
there.
that's right. So you ask yourself.
I,
That's why when you have question, the group is there. In the group, you tag me, you ask me question, Mosh, where am I? What am I doing? If you have any question, if you have any doubt, if you have anything, if you feel that you are not focusing on the right thing, you go and ask in the group. Plus, we have weekly Zoom call every Wednesday. That will be 9:30 p.m. Dubai time. So you guys in the US have EDT, EST, all those jokes, okay? The daylight saving, I hate it. So I
yeah.
don't want to use that time. I say Dubai time, find out Dubai time. 9:30 p.m. Dubai time. Probably it is
Okay.
1:30 p.m. your time. Probably. Either 12:30 or 1:30 p.m. your time.
Bye time.
Okay? This is the place where I'm always there, and I'm always there as long as members want. So don't forget to use that time. Don't forget to
Okay.
take that advantage.
And you said what time is that Dubai time?
9:30 p.m. Dubai time. The link is already in the group. Link is already in the members area. Uh,
All right. Got
right. Do you
that
have
there.
any question for me?
So, yes, I do. I got a couple quick ones. Number
Tell me.
one, you mentioned that we get a high level account.
Yes.
Um, so that high level account that I have right now, I don't need to mess with that anymore. I can let that go.
Yes.
Okay, great. Because I don't have $97 a month, and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Feel free
so
to. I can send you an invoice. No problem. You can pay me $97 a month if you're like if you,
no, 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 no.
you don't want
No,
to.
no, I like the plan. I like the plan you discussed today. All right.
Give me
So
50% of that. I'll give you 50%
no,
discount.
no, I'm done. No, I'm done. No more money. No more money for now. I got to learn some. Then I'll give you more money when I'm at that next step. But okay, so that was my biggest thing. And
Right.
you said it takes about a week before the site is ready. Is that am I
Yes, it will
remembering?
it will it, it will take 7 days to build the done for you funnel.
And so your instruction to me is just keep on learning videos and going through the videos and getting some degree of understanding during that 1 week period.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
You will understand very fast. No issues. No problem with that.
Okay. Okay.
But just go with that.
Okay.
And don't wait for anything. I mean, this is a common complaint after 3 days, 4 days. I am waiting for my done for you funnel. No, you are not waiting for anything. In fact, you
Okay.
don't even need that right away. You will need that
Okay.
later, right? You need
Okay.
that when you have traffic. You need
Yeah.
traffic now. You need traffic now.
Right.
We are all
Right.
about traffic. Once you have traffic, there are so many opportunities for you that you don't even know. And once you have traffic, like somebody like yourself, you were calling your bank to release the fund so you can make the payment. You understand how it works? When the potential customer knows that the offer is the right offer for him, they want it, they need it right now, they will
Right.
do everything to get that. So
I believe. I believe.
you have done that. It was like so interesting,
I'm the
so fun.
classic example.
The moment that timer beep beep beep, Okay. I saw the notification that you joined. It
Yep.
was
Yep.
crazy. Okay. I was ready to give you the lock in the price for you. I would have given you a coupon or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that you were trying, but
Well,
I
I
mean,
wasn't taking any chances. So,
see what happens. Like when you try, see what happens.
right.
This is when you put in action, when you put your best. You are calling your bank, you're trying your best, right? You're giving your best. Not like, okay, later I will call my bank. Mosh, I'm trying, Mosh, I'm trying. No, I will call later. No, you are actually doing it and you got it. You
Correct.
didn't have to
In real
request me
time.
for a coupon or a discount, right?
I was listening to you in my left ear, watching the clock with my left eye, and on the phone with the guy. Hurry! Now!
So
It
that
was
so,
totally hysterical.
see the thing that when you get somebody interested in your offer, whatever you are offering, they will find their way out to get that offer. You don't need a done for you funnel or whatever. You know what I
Mm,
mean? Those are
wow.
good stuff and they are technically they work and perfectly work. This is technically requirement. But still you're not waiting for anything. You don't
Right.
should not wait for anything. Right, Jeff, it was really awesome speaking to you. And if anybody is watching this conversation from YouTube or anywhere from social media, the link to the training is in my description. Go check it out. The webinar Jeff is talking about, he was in the webinar yesterday. We really went deep with how you can make money with the software you purchased. Okay, it was a funnel builder, AI based funnel
Yes.
builder, website builder software, and we went through the training on how a website, one page website, to make money, and how people usually think that they can make money, but it's actually how hard, right? And
Yes.
they're taking a wrong direction for a long time just to see that they're not making enough money from that effort. So we showed you what you should do instead if you want to focus on money, right? If you want to make money, what you should do instead. Do that, build your website, get AdSense, get traffic, SEO, and yeah, do all those things, all those basic things, no problem. But don't only do that because they take a lot of time. Though those are slow
Right.
processes. So do the faster process as well. Make money this way, plus make money that way also. So
Right.
when we presented the whole package all together, people got nuts, and like we got so many members joined yesterday from
Hmm.
yesterday's webinar. So I will
I
be
believe it.
putting that same webinar's recording in the description so you can watch and enjoy.
All
Right.
right.
So
Awesome.
that was great talking to you, Jeff. Do you have any
Great
more
talking to
questions,
you,
by the way?
Mosh. Say it again.
Do you have any more question for me?
No. I'm good. I'm good. I know
Okay,
what I need to
so
do.
you can always ask in the Facebook group and in the weekly Zoom call. You know that, right?
Okay. Yep. I'm all set. I'm all set.
Right.
It's
Also.
hey, I did have one question real quick. 100,000 a month. You really made $100,000 per month? I mean, doing I know it sounds
No, no,
crazy.
no, 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 no. Not who said it's month? Did I say month?
Yeah, I thought I heard you say 100,000 a month in sales or something like that.
No. I made multiple $100,000 a day. Let me show you.
What?
No, no, no. Month is a
Did
regular thing. Everybody gets it.
Oh,
Everybody can get it. No, no
I'm
one. So
getting
let me show you. Let
oh,
me show you. Let me show you live.
what do you mean a day?
Day, I'll show you. Then you see. Just let me log into the account. It needs 2FA code. I'm logging into an account. I'll show you.
What?
I'm not sure I can find that, but I'll try. Mhm, mhm,
Mush,
mhm.
mush, a
Yeah.
hundred thousand in a day?
Yeah, why not? It's all traffic and conversion, right? You need to
Yeah,
believe things first. It's money. People are making millions. So
yeah,
what is
but
the problem with 100,000? Just because
that
I'm brown and I have black beard and big belly, you think that I cannot make money?
I didn't put that qualifier on it for sure.
Just because of my big belly, you're saying that I cannot make money.
I didn't know you had a big belly.
Okay, Alhamdulillah, you didn't see it. Good. I will tell my kids that no one sees no one knows that I have. Okay. Okay, I'm not quite sure that I will be able to find the. All right, I don't know what am I sharing here? Is it a window? Okay, can you see my desktop or not? Let me what?
Yes.
Okay, 1 second. I think there is a problem.
Yes.
The problem is, I have to stop sharing and I should do it this way, then this way. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this is my account, one of my Wire Plus accounts. Okay. So this is a really real account. Now I will go, I'm just trying to find the date. Okay.
Yep.
It was, I believe it was 2019 or 2015 May. Okay. Right. So 2015 May. Hmm. 2020 May. Let's put 14 and then another one 20, 2020, 2020, 2020. Yes. June 15th. Let's say June. 14, 15, 16. Let's say 1 week. So 14 to 21.
Okay.
No, not May, not June, May. May 14 and this is 21. So let's say 1 week. Let's see how it goes. So, do you see that?
That is all right. I'm getting off this call. Okay.
It's 200,000, right?
What the?
Yeah. Yeah, but that's not the only one. I've done many of them. It's one should have been 1 day. Let me check. Now let's go a little deeper. Okay, these 7 days. Now let's take up to 17th. 17th, or let's take up to 18th. So 14th to 18th, 4 days. Pom, 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 pom. 182,000, yeah. 4 days. Okay, now let's go little deeper. Let's say 16, 17. So 3 days. All right, so 3 days, 163,000. Okay, I want to go to 100,000. Like, okay, so 100,000, let's make it 15, 16. Now I'm going slowly, all of a sudden I'll see 50,000. You'll say, Mosh, it's 50,000. You didn't make it. So
No,
no, okay, 120,000. We are getting there. Okay, there is a chance that I actually made in 24
I'm,
hours.
I'm I'm blown away. I'm just blown
Okay,
away.
so 14 to 15. Now let's see. Let's hope. Allah, please. Ah, 56. Actually, this other 56 was made in 1 day. So 56, 50. It's okay, right? I mean, 2 days is okay, right? 120,000?
Yeah, definitely acceptable.
Acceptable. Okay. So if you look at this is just one of my accounts. I have JVZoo accounts and all this. Look, it's not about listen, it's not about money. It's about okay, look at this.
Oh
185,
my,
124, 137. Okay, I'm
oh
not
my.
talking about under six figures, only six figures. 106,000, 118,000, 332,000. The same offer did 332,000 from one launch. And I have like other launches, same offer in other platforms, I mean, other accounts. Okay, so 131,000, 151,000, and 30,000, 40,000, 97, 197,000, 101,000, 148,000,
Look at that.
339,000. Okay, do you need more or not? You can stop.
I know I'm good. I'm gonna be ill for a while, so I'm
No,
gonna.
listen, it's all traffic and conversion. It's all traffic and conversion. So, put your focus on the right place. Money is a byproduct. Right?
Gotcha.
A lot of people are making a lot more money. It's really nothing. Okay, I'm probably one of the poorest ones.
Stop it.
Yeah, like
Wow.
Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast says when he goes to podcasts, he says, "I'm probably one of the poorest ones in the room." Why? Because he spends a lot of money in his videos. He not only
Yeah.
makes money, he also spends a lot of money. So yeah,
I just learned who he was a year and a half ago. I never heard of him until a year and a half ago. So, and
right.
once I learned who he was, I said, "Oh my word." That guy. Yeah. Okay. Well, Mosh, this has been very enlightening for me, very eye-opening. I'm going to have a problem sleeping tonight after seeing your accounts, but
It was great speaking to you, Jeff, as well. Anyways, there was a question about one-on-one mentorship, and you mentioned that um, you can't afford now.
I got nothing.
Right, no problem, Jeff. One-on-one mentorship changed my life, and one-on-one mentorship means you stay with me all the time. You're connected with me all the time. Okay, and anytime you need, anytime you want to speak about something, one of my students yesterday asked me, how do you take notes? So I gave him details of how I take notes when I learn something. You know
Wow.
what I mean? What is one-on-one mentorship? This is the type of thing that you can ask
Yeah.
stupid questions that they're not taken as stupid. They're taken as serious questions. I will answer them
Yes.
seriously.
Yes.
The second thing is you will earn higher commission by promoting our program. You can earn 65% commission, while others will make 50%. And also, you will make commission for if anyone you refer, they go upgrade to one-on-one, you also make a commission for that. So it's a big opportunity, right? So that's it. If you think you are ready anytime, let me know. And if not,
So how much, and when you say that, do you have a fixed price that that type of mentorship is? How does that actually work in terms of pricing on that, something like that? That is that one of
it's
your $10,000 deals?
sorry again.
Is that one of your $10,000?
No,
Um,
I used to pay $10,000. I think the least I paid so far is $6,500 for with one of the top copywriting consultant. With him, the deal was quite easy. He's not that available, but it was great learning from him. So the remaining everything I paid 10,000, 20,000, not less than 10,000. That was the least one, $6,500.
oh, okay.
So I thought I will go even lesser than that. So my one-on-one mentorship is $5,000.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, and it comes with a guarantee that if we will work together, stay accountable, and we will make that money back no matter what. We'll make that money back in 1 year. If not, if we do everything ourselves, if we are both accountable and we can't make it, then you are eligible to ask for it and I will refund you. So that type of guarantee.
All right.
It's crazy what I do compared to what other people do.
Wow. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I mean, that's very fair. Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm good.
Right, Jeff. Awesome. And if you think that a payment plan might work for you at any point, let me know.
You
We'll find
know,
something.
I considered all my options because, something like that would be important, especially knowing who you are and what you have done for people. But I have no more. I've got nothing else. I mean, I'm done. I'm done. And I'm not looking at that as a total defeat. I'm just saying I got to build myself up again, to get back
Absolutely.
my,
Don't worry about it. You are our family member. You get everything we promised. It's just an option. Right.
yeah. Oh,
That's right.
yeah.
All right, Jeff. I have another call
All right. Well, I'm on to my next video. Great talking to you, Mosh. I
with
love the
talking.
training, love the inspiration, love the knowledge and wisdom. Thank you so much.
You're
Okay.
welcome. How do you rate this call out of 5?
Yeah, right. Off the chart. Okay. So for
Yeah.
me, off the chart.
So that means can I get a 6 out of 5?
You get a 7 out of 5.
Yes, finally. I always ask this question. Finally, somebody gave me 7 out of 5. Yay. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Thanks
All
for
right. You
everything.
take care. God
Take
bless
care.
you.
You too. Bye.
All right.
If you like this video, gently hit the like button. If you dislike this video, then share with your friends and family. Because whether you liked it or not, it could be helpful to your friends and family and your social media contact. And if you think we are doing our best to try and explain to you how you can change your life and you want to watch the next video, then make sure you subscribe to our channel and switch on the notification bell button. And make sure you ask your friends and family and social media contacts to subscribe to our channel, switch on the notification bell button as well. This way, you will help us get 10,000 subscribers in next 3 months. To learn more money techniques, watch these videos, and we will see you on the next one.